back to the place where it all started, where me and my longtime friend, Joao Felix, played our first game. And this is the place where we played our last game together until today. Later today will be my debut for the Portuguese national team. And even though we're competing against each other in the same group in the Champions League, it's time to join together as one for our country for the World Cup qualifiers. This is a moment that, to be honest, I never thought would come true. When we played our final game on this pitch as kids, I thought that would be it. I thought Felix would go on to do great things and maybe I'd get my shot one day. And oh boy, did I ever get my shot. Today's the day. In a few hours, we'll be on the same pitch, competing together for Portugal. So it's time. Here we go. Denmark and Belgium. Unfortunately, we were benched the game for Denmark, but I guess my manager wanted to see me against a big team. And my debut for Portugal is against Belgium. One of, if not the best international team in the world. Hazard, 9 goals, Courtois in net. You got unreal defenders. You got Lukaku up front. And I know I'm missing so many Portuguese players. Kevin De Bruyne, like the list goes on and on. Our debut, we are top of the group right now for the World Cup qualifiers. And look who's tied with us. It's Belgium. Here we go, boys. Let's get into this. My debut. I can't wait for this match. And I want to thank everyone who tuned in to my first live stream, which was yesterday. And if you're watching this video when it's uploaded, I'm literally streaming right now. So after this video, head on over to the stream. Let me know that you came from the video. I'm going to be playing Foot Champs. We're also going to be watching Bundesliga football, as my new streaming platform, Caffeine, has the rights to the Bundesliga. So we can literally watch the games live with you guys. It's going to be a ton of fun. Link in the top line of the description. But let's go. Let's get into this one and see if we can keep up this good run of form for Portugal. My debut with the club, the nerves are going to be real, and you won't believe who's starting up front. It's literally myself and Felix. Sorry I couldn't show you the starting 11s. Cristiano Ronaldo, though, not in the starting 11, so I'm going to have to wait to play my first game with him. Hopefully that day will come, because as you know, Ronaldo's getting a little bit older. He's going to start declining in rating. We'll see if Portugal continues to call him up. But for now, I got to make sure I perform. Who knows, man? They might be seeing if I could be a potential replacement for Ronaldo when he is forced out of the team because of course, his rating declining. Could you imagine? I replace Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, that doesn't even seem like something that would be realistic, but it could actually happen. My first shot here for Portugal, as you saw, was not very good by any means. This one, we'd come back with the chance, and of course, it's blocked. 0-0 early on in this game. But we were dominating, at a chance right here into Felix. Can he put it in? He misses. You've got to be kidding me. Should have been an easy assist right there. And it's honestly the dumbest thing how Joao Felix is, and I know I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but that's just how I pronounce his name. It sucks that his player face is in Ultimate Team, but not in career mode. Why is that a thing? Why on earth would it be an Ultimate Team and not career mode? It's so ridiculous. And Belgium is going to score 29th minute, 1-0, and that is not how we wanted things to start. We'd literally been dominating. We had so many chances, so many shots, and of course, Belgium marches down the field and scores on one of their first shots of the game, and it comes courtesy of Eden Hazard, the Real Madrid man, and it's a rebound or deflection goal. It's so dumb, man. I hate these goals. They're just they happen too often, and they're just not good goals. And it's going to be 1-0 because of it. Belgium taking the lead, trying to get atop this group, and they would not be done there just a few minutes later. Is Hazard again laying it off to Romelu Lukaku. And there it is, 2-0. We went from dominating to being out of this game completely. Like 2-0 against a team of this caliber. I know we got some good players in our team. We may need to put Ronaldo in sooner than expected. And if Ronaldo does come in, you bet that I'm probably going to be the one that he gets subbed in for. So let's hope we can turn this thing around and maybe grab at least one goal back before the halftime break. 42nd minute, our chance to do so right here in the middle. The sweaty pass. It is 2-1, and we do get that one goal back before the end of the half. Let's go, man. Game on. We now have some time to get things together in the locker room at halftime. and hopefully turn things around in the second half. That's a nice one, though. It's not Felix, but it doesn't matter. I believe it's Bruno Fernandes putting that one in. 2-1. And now we go into the halftime break, or do we? Will we have a chance to get one more? No, we won't. I thought we were going to do something right there. The build-up looked nice, but the whistle blew. And that is it for the first half. So we'll see what we can do here. But, you know, 1 assist in the first half, I'll actually take that. Not too bad in my debut. I'm now kind of easing into the team, the tactics, everything. And I should be a little more prepared to hopefully actually score a goal in this half. We'll see if we can do that. 52nd minute. I'm not scored, but my teammates saw I was way out of position right there. You could see me. I wasn't even inside the box. What was I doing? And it is Bruno Fernandes yet again. At least I think he scored the first goal. I didn't get a good look, but he scores this one. That's all that matters. Boom. We'll take it. It's 2-2. And now we are going to be able to hopefully get that game winner. Could you imagine coming down from 2-0 in my debut with this team? What if I scored the game winner, boys? That's the only thing on my mind right now. Getting that game-winning goal. Let's see if we can do it as the time ticks down here in the second half. 56th minute is Belgium trying to get that goal back. And oh boy, you could tell that they wanted this game badly. And after we scored that equalizer, they were pushing all men forward. Another chance right here. And yet another miss blocked by our defense. We're now starting to sweat here. We're defending for our life. Again, 65th minute. It's Witzel using some skill. It's going to go out to KDB. Hits it off one post. Hits it off the other. And are you joking me? So lucky. It literally went across the entire line. And then hit the other post and went in. Oh my God, that might do it for this game, boys. 3-2. Look at this, though. I mean, Witzel somehow kept on to that ball. I don't know how our defense didn't get a piece of it. Doesn't matter, boys. We fall behind 3-2. It's not looking good for us. And our hopes of even getting a point out of this game. The top 2 teams in our group are going to be advancing to the World Cup. And it's looking like it's going to be a battle against us, Spain, and Belgium. Of course, the winner of this is going to be atop the group. And look at this, man. I'm trying to use that skill. Can we get a goal right here? Yes, we do, boys. The equalizer. And I skipped the replay. I apologize. But don't worry. That's not the goal you want to see. Because a chance in the 90th minute to win the game in my debut. Let's go. Oh my God. This is what dreams are made of. In the 90th minute, my debut, my first goal for Portugal, and it's going to put us atop of the group to qualify for the World Cup, and it comes against one of the best national teams in the world. Oh my God. Honestly can't believe that happened. Pinch me. Is this a dream? No, it is real life, and that would do it for the game. We get the win. Holy crap. 4-3 is your final score. What a high-scoring game. You don't see many games like that nowadays, especially in career mode in FIFA 20, but we will take it. I also picked that assist up. Oh my God. I literally still can't believe it. Wow. What a match that was. Hazard, he did well, but did not do enough to lead his team to victory. And there you have it, boys. 4-3 is your final. Portugal with the dub. Back to the training grounds right here. Getting back to work. We need to stay fit, men. Back with, of course, Napoli in Italy. We got Champions League play. We got play in the Serie A. As for the Italian Cup, I'm not really going to be focusing on that competition this year, so don't expect many games from that competition. Just to speed things up, we can't really afford to play in 3 competitions. So, yes, boys, hopefully that is all fine with you. And in this training session, we're doing all right, working on some of our passing, looking for that attacker through balls. And, yeah, I mean, doing fine. Getting, I think, a B in that training session. And this is something that I've been waiting to do ever since I signed this contract with Napoli. It's buy myself a new whip, get a car, and actually get a nice car this time that I can be proud to ride around in. You know, man, back when my family had all that money, I loved cars, man. I had the fastest car, and I want to get back there again and get an even nicer one than before. This is a step in the right direction. We signed the contract. It was quite expensive, but I'm making 50,000 a week with Napoli, so I can afford these things now. It's not like we're poor, we're broke. When we were playing for Benfica, we are one of the best up-and-coming strikers in the world. And check out this car, man. It's gonna be dangerous. Can already see myself getting pulled over because you put a fast car in my hands and it's meant to drive fast for a reason, cutting through traffic, running red lights. Oh, this could be a problem. I kind of regret getting this already, but I just love it. It is time to get into the next game. We're back at home, and Ajax is going to be the opponent. Probably the other team in our group that we should be most worried about, but they still aren't really on our radar just yet. If we could win this one, we'll stay atop the group. Atletico Madrid and Napoli, of course, were the two teams that are going to be favorites to come out of that group. But you never know what can happen, man. The Champions League is a very crazy competition. Unfortunately, Moscow at the bottom of our group, they don't really look like they're going to be doing too much in the group this year. With that being said, though, let's get into this game. Leave a like on the video if you guys want this series to come more often. Right now, I'm just posting it twice per week. But if you guys want to see it more, let me know. Maybe I can make something happen. Also, follow on Instagram for extra content at bfordlancer48. We're so close to 10,000 followers over there, so it would mean the world. At bfordlancer48 Instagram, go check that out. And here we go. Napoli against Ajax. We're going to start things off, taking a shot. And it wasn't the greatest right there. That's kind of one thing I like to do on corners is just lurk on the top of the box, hope for maybe a rebound, a bounce back, and score a sick volley or something. It hasn't worked yet, but hopefully soon we'll get to see some of that action. And right now, starting things off in the game for Ajax. And honestly, they were kind of dominating in this first half, but our keeper was on top of his game in the 27th minute, making a couple saves. And in this one, another chance. Our defense was not doing so well. After, of course, the international break, maybe that has something to do with the sloppiness so far. But we're also underestimating Ajax a little bit. This is a very, very strong team, of course, from the Netherlands. They got some great young talent, and they were one of the teams, I never really told you this, that wanted to sign us. When we left Benfica, Napoli was the one we went with, but after we signed that contract, boys, we found out that they wanted us. And look at this, boys. It is going to be 1-0. We get our second goal of the episode. The finesse shot with our weak foot. And leave a like on this video if you remember this OG goal-scoring music from the Alexander Barkley series. I'm starting to use it more in the videos. Thumbs up or thumbs down on this goal-scoring music. I love it, man. It just reminds me so much of the old videos, and it's just such a sick beat. And we score the goal, and it is going to be 1-0. A win here, like I mentioned, would put us at top of the group, which would be huge for us. I mean, no one really expected us to even contend with Atletico Madrid for the top of the group. But so far, we're proving some people wrong, and we're doing quite well. There it is, boys. Napoli up 1-0, and let's go. Let's move along here into the second half and see if we can keep adding to this lead here. 49th minute. Here comes Ajax on the attack. It's Neres. Oh my God. Could you imagine that went in? What a strike from number 7 of Ajax. This one was beautiful. And our keeper yet again deserves the man of the match if we can keep the clean sheet after, I mean, the game he's had so far. It's just been incredible. 61st minute. Here, yet another chance for me to get an assist. Beautiful cross, but the header, it really just wasn't the best angle right here, as you're going to see. And yes, keeper doesn't really have to do too much with that one. And that would actually be how the game would end, boys. It's going to be 1-0. We move to the top of the group, and here we go. We're halfway through with the Champions League games, I believe. So all we got to do now is, I'd say 1 or 2 more wins, and we're good. If we can beat Moscow, which will probably happen like we did in the first leg, and at least a draw against Atletico Madrid, we should be good enough to move on. And so far in this episode, man, things have been going so well for us, and they're about to get even better. In the last episode, we got offered our first boot deal. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't with Nike or Adidas or Under Armour or Puma or any of them. We had to go with one of the smallest brands. It is Hummel. And you guys said we should go with it. So for 1 year, we're going to be rocking their boots. It's literally only 1 year. And look at that contract. Oh boy. If that is what one of the smallest brands is offering, I can't even imagine. If we can get to Nike and Adidas we're going to be rolling in the cash. And we had a little announcement ceremony right here. Some of the fans came out, supported me as I signed my contract. Not too many fans there, as you could tell, but I'm working on it, boys. I'm still a small player. Of course, hopefully in the next few years, I can become one of the best strikers in the league, in the world. But now we got to work with what we got. And here are the boots we're going to be wearing for the time being. And you could tell right here that they actually match quite well with the uniform. And believe it or not, that is the only boot that this brand has in the game. We got to start small, though, and work our way to the top. So I'm actually kind of glad you guys said yes, that we should sign with them. So it's going to be exciting. And I do apologize. Of course, we just signed, and I forgot to wear them in the first game. So they're equipped now. In future episodes, don't worry, you will see those boots appearing. And this is a big one. Napoli against AC Milan. Why is it so big? AC Milan is the top team in the Serie A, which is kind of crazy. I don't know if it's going to show you the table, but it's us, it's Piemonte Calcio, and then it is AC Milan. We are the top 3 teams in the league, so let's go. We've had quite a difficult episode, to say the least, starting off with Belgium, moving to Ajax, and now we're here facing AC Milan. It is going to be a home game, though, so hopefully we can come away with a dub. Let's go into this one. So far, we have 2 goals. Let's try to make it 3. See if we can pick up our 3rd right here. Let's go. AC Milan starting out. First chance of the half falls to them. And oh my God, the miss. And I think our keeper might have had that one covered. He has had a hell of an episode so far, making so many saves. Luckily, though, doesn't have to make that save. It goes up and over the crossbar. 14th minute of action. Can we get that first goal? It looks like we can. And I do this. I went for the low-driven shots. Should have just struck it with power. That is a mistake and a missed opportunity. And you know what happens when we miss our opportunities? Well, the other team takes theirs. And when the game should be 1-1, it is now 1-0, and AC Milan have the lead. And that's not what you like to see. Look at this cross. Our defenders just leave him open middle of the box. Oh boy. Got some work to do now. We came back earlier against Belgium. Who's to say we can't do it here against AC Milan? I don't know. I guess it's a little bit different with playing with my national team and now with the club team. But still, let's go for another comeback here. 39th minute, down the wing yet again. And oh my, our keeper makes a phenomenal save and then just can't pick the ball up. Oh my God. Are you joking me? This is so ridiculous and the most EA Sports goal you may ever see. I need another look. Like, that was just terrible. Look at the first save. Then just pick up the ball. Boom. And he can't pick it up. He dives. It's just too late, isn't it? There you go, boys. The score now is going to unfortunately be 2-0. We fall behind. Can we come back, though? Once again, this is the same score that it was against Belgium. Halftime break. We got some time to talk about it yet again. And it's time for a turnaround. If we lose this one, we may slip out of the top 4. Of course, Napoli is a team that I'd like to stay for a few seasons. So it's going to be crucial. If we can't win the league, we at least need to make sure we are sitting in the top 4 positions. Let's go. Second half. Can we start things out with a goal? We have an attack. And look at this. It should be easy. And it is. So much time. What was this, man? Who scored that? Honestly, couldn't even tell. It's Teixeira. Oh my God, the Brazilian. He literally just walked towards the goalkeeper and then put it in the back of the net. That is a ridiculous goal, to say the least. Like, can we get another look? Where is the defense for AC Milan? He just walks and then picks a side, and it's as easy as you like on the ground. And it's time for a comeback. 2-1. Oh no, do we have it in us again? Can I score my 2nd game winner of the episode? A chance to get an equalizer right here down the wing. And I should have played the pass in earlier. I play it now, but it's too late. I'm really struggling this game. I don't know what it is. I've been playing so well this entire episode. And we're back here struggling. 86th minute. Can we do something? I go for the rainbow flick, and it doesn't work out. Or does it? Oh my God. What just happened? I somehow beat 3 defenders, and the rainbow flick works out, and we get an equalizer in the 88th minute? What? This episode is just so strange. And I guess that's payback for the first goal they scored when our keeper should have saved it this time. What is that defending? We're on world-class difficulty, and the players are just standing there. EA, game is so broken. Look at this strike. Far post. Donnarumma. Standing no chance. And that would be it. Final whistle would eventually blow right about now. And there it is. Game comes to a close. And wow, what an episode. 20 minutes in. Do you guys like these longer episodes? I try to make them longer just because I feel like you guys just enjoy them so much more, these videos, when the games are longer, the storylines are longer, everything is longer. So 20 minutes is the mark I'm trying to hit. Obviously, sometimes they may be shorter. Sometimes, occasionally, they may be longer. But this was a very solid episode. We'll take a draw against the top team in the league, and we got bad news to end the episode. I bought the new car, and of course, I'd been driving it too fast around the streets, and it was only a matter of time before I got pulled over. And I'm not going to lie, man, I was going fast. Fast enough where I could get my car taken away, my license taken away. I could even get arrested. And this car is pretty fast. And I was nervous. I didn't know what to do. I could get in trouble with the club. And I did something I probably shouldn't have. I decided to just put my foot on the gas and go. Uh-oh. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. Maybe I'll escape the cops. But let's just hope they aren't Napoli fans. Or else they're gonna remember me, and I could be getting in even more trouble than I would have been if I just stayed. Find out what happens in the next episode. See you then.